Good evening. Going to call the Schaumburg Village Board meeting to order for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. First item is roll call, please.
Trustee LaRosa.
Present.
Trustee Bischke.
Present.
Trustee Madej is absent. Trustee Sullivan.
Present.
Trustee Clare is absent. Trustee Patel.
Present.
President Daly.
Present. We do have a quorum. I do ask that, for those that are here, that we turn off all your electronic devices so we can have a quiet meeting. Thank you. Next item is the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm going to ask everyone to stand, and we can do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item is the approval of minutes from May 26, 2026.
Move to approve as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the approval of expenditures for $4,341,414.39.
Move to approve the expenditures as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second. Will the clerk, to approve, will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee LaRosa.
Aye.
Trustee Bischke.
Aye.
Trustee Madej is absent. Trustee Sullivan.
Aye.
Trustee Clare is absent. Trustee Patel.
Aye.
4 ayes, no nays. Motion carries. Thank you. Next item is the consent agenda. It will be read in its entirety, voted on in one motion to approve. If you wish to discuss an item further, please indicate that when the item is read by the village clerk so that it can be removed from the consent agenda and discussed further under committee reports. Otherwise, all items will be approved as presented on the consent agenda in one motion to approve. Will the clerk please call the, or read the consent agenda?
Number 7, liquor license requests. 1-day liquor license requests. A. The motion would be to approve the request from Schaumburg Park Foundation for 8 Class D 1-day liquor licenses for the Melting Pot, Renaissance Schaumburg Hotel and Convention Center, A La Carte Entertainment, Moretti's, Chandler's, Chop House and Grill, Bellinopoli, Global Brew Tap House, Schaumburg Park Foundation, Dave & Buster's, Church Street Brewing Company, LLC, and Village Tavern and Grill for the Solstice Hop and Vine Fest on Saturday, June 13th, 2026 at the L. Larson Cultural Center located at 201 Schaumburg Court and waive the fee. B. The motion would be to ratify the request from Mr. Todd Wenger of the Schweiker House Preservation Trust for 1 Class D 1-day liquor license for the fundraising event on Saturday, May 30th, 2026 at Schweiker House located at 645 Meacham Road and waive the fee. 8. Proclamations. A. Recreation Month, July 2026. 9. Transportation Committee. A. The motion would be to authorize the village manager and village clerk to execute an agreement with DLZ Illinois, Inc. of Chicago, Illinois for final design services for 2026 traffic signal cabinet and controller upgrades in the amount of $148,994 and approve the required resolution. B. The motion would be to accept the update on the 4-year implementation plan for bicycle program improvements and direct staff to proceed with fiscal year 27 goals and deliverables. C. The motion would be to adopt the Schaumburg Regional Airport Hazard Plan. 10. Planning, Building, and Development Committee. A. The motion would be to authorize the purchase orders to OpenGov of San Jose, California, totaling $113,033.59 for April 1st to March 30th, 2027, and $116,424.60 for April 1st, 2027 to March 30th, 2028, subject to an approved budget for fiscal year 28 for the annual OpenGov subscription and approve the required resolution. B. The motion would be to approve an amendment to municipal code relative to special events. C. The motion would be to approve an amendment to municipal code pertaining to agricultural land uses in residential and business districts and refer the proposed code amendment to the Zoning Board of Appeals for public hearing. 11. Resolutions. A. The motion would be to adopt as resolution number R-26-043, authorizing the village manager and village clerk to execute an agreement for permitting and licensing software with OpenGov, Inc. B. The motion would be to adopt as resolution number R-26-044, authorizing the village manager and village clerk to execute an agreement with DLZ Illinois, Inc. of Chicago, Illinois for final design services for 2026 traffic signal cabinet and controller upgrades in the amount of $148,994. 12, ordinances. The motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 26-045, amending Title IX, Chapter 109 of the Schaumburg Village Code relative to special events. That concludes the consent agenda.
Thank you. Look for a motion to approve the consent agenda as read.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So motion and a second to approve is presented. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee LaRosa?
Aye.
Trustee Bischke?
Aye.
Trustee Madej is absent. Trustee Sullivan?
Aye.
Trustee Clare is absent. Trustee Patel?
Aye.
4 ayes, no nays, motion carries. Thank you very much. Committee reports, we have none listed for this evening. Comments from the public, this is an opportunity to come forth before the village board that are matters and address the board and matters that are pertinent towards the village of Schaumburg. And just give us your name for the record, please. Thank you.
Hi, Bobby Sloan. This begins in 2024, I believe when the Nitty homes were being built. I had issues with not cutting the lawn, and I was speaking,
Cutting what lawn?
oh, I'm sorry, the Nicor property,
Oh, okay.
not done. I mean, I don't understand, if they own the land, it's in the village of Schaumburg, but we don't own the land. But they have to cut it.
Well, that's right, we don't own the land.
Right.
NICOR owns it.
Right, but, okay, they don't.
I think they cut it out of courtesy, but
Yeah, it's not.
I don't, no, they have to.
who said?
Someone in,
They have to cut
who
it by-
told me? The first one was Cindy Rogers. I don't know who she worked for.
Okay,
But
all
today,
right, whatever, it's not being cut, okay.
yeah, today it's, I've spoken with Julie Fitzgerald, Ryan Franklin, don't know that name, Jim Hudson, and Debbie Perrin responded to my letter. And I don't know, okay, I'll just say this part. Thank you, Debbie, for your kind and timely reply. I have forwarded photos to Jim. This is like the 5th time I've forwarded, oh, I forgot it. I forwarded photos. I had a thing, I have it in my refrigerator, a weed this long. There's no way you're going to do that in a week. I mean, seriously. It's 8 weeks. Jim was kind enough to meet me on the property and saw firsthand the tall weeds. I am not making this up. It's there. That department has all my pictures. It's now 8 weeks since I've been asking to get that area mowed. Every week
So there's been no cutting in 8 weeks, is what you're saying,
in that area.
in that area?
Well, some, but the tall ones, no. The shorter ones, yes.
So the mower
Sort of.
has not come up, they have not come up and down with the mower?
You can, the weeds are about like this.
Because you know, of course, I back up to the pipeline
I know
as
that,
well,
but
so,
by you, it's nice.
well,
Just saying.
it's debatable, but either way, the grass was last cut over 3 weeks ago by me. So it's still tall, but they come through and cut. But you're saying they have.
But you have grass. We have weeds. There's a huge difference.
Okay, all right. That's what I'm trying to
Someone
make sure I understand. Okay,
is putting weed killer down because there's no weeds until you get next to
Yeah.
the fence.
okay,
You know what I'm talking about? And they're literally that tall, and they don't
Okay.
cut them. So I get one excuse after another. The mower people quit, so they had to get a new company. The machine broke down. I'm sorry, the supervisor's off. Oh, we didn't get it this week, but we'll do it next week. Well, yeah, it's now 3 weeks later, and they're not doing it. And what's green is all weeds. The rest of the property there is pretty grass. But all the neighbors are cutting it, and we're not supposed to. Per someone, we're not supposed to do that. I don't have a mower anyway. But, it's just wrong. So if residents' grass or weeds, whatever, are over 6 or 8 inches, I'm not sure the exact size, the village fines them. Why don't we fine Kinder Morgan? And my last sentence is, Why do you think God created weed whackers?
Okay, well, thank you. I'm sure staff, based upon your conversations, will do a follow-up with pipeline people and see that it gets cut, so,
They have.
okay, yeah.
They don't
Well,
respond.
I mean, I don't have an answer for you at this point, so we'll get an answer
I
from
just
staff.
wanted you all to be aware.
Okay. Okay, anyone else? Council report.
The only thing I have is we do have a need to go into
Right.
closed session to discuss acquisition of real property in the village.
Okay. President's report, I'll just mention that I was at the Farad von Schaumburg bike tour on Sunday. It was a nice day, nice path, except someone made the last part of it going uphill on the summit. I was like, oh my God. And I got passed by somebody and his wife passing me going uphill. I was like, this is embarrassing. But, you know, it was a good tour, a lot of people there, so it was a great turnout, and everybody seemed to have a good time. There was hot dogs and brats at the end and that, so, and some entertainment put on by the Park District, I believe, so it turned out very good, so it was nicely done, so. That's all I have. Manager's report?
I just have two items I want to mention. First, just a reminder that the Schaumburg Park Foundation's Summer Solstice event is coming up this Saturday. I will not be able to attend, but it's a great fundraiser to help benefit the Park Foundation and the support that they provide to the less fortunate here in our community. So if you're available, it's right by the Prairie Center or the Al Larson Center. It's going to be a great event, and hopefully the weather will be good for them and they'll have good turnout. And then the second thing I want to mention is that we do have our official renaming celebration for the Al Larson Center coming up on the 20th. That's before the next board meeting. There's a great fundraiser that evening for the Prairie Center Arts Foundation, which I think is going to maybe change its name. We'll have to see how that works out. But another great organization that helps support cultural and arts programming here in the community. So I encourage everyone to buy their tickets and come out for that event and see Second City, which is always good for more than a few laughs. So that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you. Trustee comments and mentions? Comments, mentions? No?
Nope, the
And aren't
village
you-
manager took my comment on the
You say, aren't you on the
solstice.
foundation?
I chair the foundation, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, all right. Then I look for a motion to adjourn into executive session in accordance with Section 2, subsection C5 of the Open Meetings Act, land acquisition for the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Return? No return?
No return, and we do
Okay.
need a roll call.
Okay, and I'll ask for a roll call, please.
Trustee LaRosa.
Aye.
Trustee Bischke.
Aye.
Trustee Madej is absent. Trustee Sullivan.
Aye.
Trustee Clare is absent. Trustee Patel.
Aye.
All ayes, no nays, motion carries. Thank you. We are adjourned.